Hello and welcome again to WOT Tactics. I'm on the Chi High again and I'm on the Malinovka map. So this is a typical tier 3 battle, and one I'm hoping to enjoy very much, because the Chi High is not only one of my best tanks, if not my best tank on tier 3, but it's actually one of my best tanks overall. Meaning that with this tank I always do well, I always do lots of damage and kills especially. On Malinovka I actually tend to often take this position that you see here now, because especially when there is no artillery, as you can see, because you can, I can snipe effectively, and especially I can spot effectively on any tank that comes up from that side, so we can hold off any attempt at breaking through our defences from this side, and at the same time we can deal some damage. And my team was actually quicker than me at destroying that enemy, and it seems that actually there's not that many enemies on this side, so I will stay here for a bit. In fact, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, and then eventually I'll move forward. There's something going on near our base, but it seems to be under control. So I'll just move forward a little bit and see if I can maybe spot a little bit from this side. And the Chiha actually has got this advantage of very good gun penetration, so I don't need to actually stick out too much, as you can see there, and I can just do a bit of spotting just with my turret sticking up. And of course I use the binocular and the camouflage net. I am then spotted there, so immediately retreat. And I then decide at this point that there is not really that much happening there, and whoever is spotting me, I can spot, and I can actually understand that because it is an FCM 36 Pak 40, and I did manage perhaps to hit it here. It's right there, but there is no point, absolutely no point in me trying to move forward or counter spot on that side, because the FCM 36 pack will always spot me first anyway. Inevitably, it's got more view range than me, so I actually switch. This is the situation where I decide to completely switch side, and it's actually an idea that will pay off big time as the battle progresses. Also because on that side there are already a fair number of on the other side there are a fair number of our tanks. There's an Su-76 and M2 light, so that side for the moment is fairly covered, whereas I felt that this side was definitely undefended. Even though we've got an LTP to our left and a B-22, I just felt that we needed some kind of sniping, some firing potential from this side, and there they come, Panzer 1C as usual. And I mean, look at how unlucky I am in trying to take down this Panzer 1C. It always seems to move right when I'm firing, or it disappears just as I am about to fire. So it's not going very well.
Enemy armor is damaged.
I finally managed to register a bit of damage, but even here it's not very easy to hit because of all the ridges. And of course I get spotted, and the Panzer 1C of course starts to rattle my armor with all its machine gun bullets, but I don't give up, because this is a very good position, and we finally managed to do the first kill. About time, actually. That took a while, I would say. That was what, about 6 minutes into the battle I had to wait before my first kill. And this is where things start to get a bit interesting. But then again, look at this. I mean, 2 shots that should have registered and only 1 did. And the same could well happen here. Yeah, exactly. And 2. So it looks like the game has decided that it's going to be really, really hard for me to win this battle. At least okay, we've got 3 kills, and it seems that nobody's going to be coming down from this side anymore, because there's no more tanks, or at least no more enemy tanks reported in this position. So perhaps this time I start to make a move and start attacking. But I want to see if that LTP is going to spot anybody around that side. And suddenly, there they are. See, so it was a good idea not to move forward. So I can now do a bit more sniping and take out this enemy. However, they are well hidden behind the ridge. So I want to see if maybe I can take this one out. And I can.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
And then that H-35 definitely needs my gun dealing with it, because I can penetrate it more easily with the gun from the Chiha. The problem is that it's a fair distance. It's quite erratic in its
Enemy armor is
movements,
hit. Got him.
but I managed to get it. Okay, 5 kills, and the situation is getting a bit more hairy because we're actually even, and even in terms of HP, our advantage is minuscule. Oh, come on, that was terrible. That was a terrible shot.
Penetration.
And I have to say, he's not a very, very good player, because he just kept advancing and it was easy for me or the LTP to take it down. So what's left now is the UE-57, but especially the FCM-36 pack, which with 4 kills, it's a major threat to our team. Considering also that our Su-76 is well, making a very daring move, trying to go and spot the FCM pack, but perhaps I can help? Perhaps I can help? Yes!
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Good. Okay. That was it. Top Gun. We got rid of the most dangerous enemy. Now it's just a case of taking out this UE-57, which shouldn't take too long. And it's
Enemy
done.
armor is destroyed.
So that was a good battle. 7 kills. Top Gun. It just goes to show that the Chiha, it's one of the best snipers you can get. It basically works like a tank destroyer. And on this map, on an open map like Manilovka, you can definitely carry the team and bring home a good victory. Thank you for watching.